how that may impact them, as Jin, as we've seen in the past, has been a pretty incredible player in the days of Flipside and Penta.
Oh, definitely. Jin is a very staple player for every team he's played on in the past.
Right now, though, guys, we are going to be loading into our first map here. It's going to be sub-base to kick things off here. We've got Serenity on the Global Risk side and Playing Ducks. They're going to be on the attacking Blacklist side here to get this one started. Right now, though, it looks like we may have had a disconnection, so we're going to go ahead and let it reset. We'll get right back into it. But looking at the map of sub-base here, Aaron, what do you think is the more crucial side for victory here?
I think the more crucial side for this specific matchup is going to be the BL and how they play. And I say that because these teams probably don't know each other too well. They might have played against each other once or twice in the past. But the CTs aren't going to push as aggressively because they don't know what the other team is looking for. And I think the T side will really dictate how fast and how, where they go.
Right now, it will be Playing Ducks on that T side first, so we'll see what they can do to make that happen. And it looks like we are ready to hop right back into it here and kick things off in our first match, guys. This is going to be a best of 2 here to start off the series, and now we are going to go for the initial pick. It's going to be Koopy taking down Whiskey in the challenge on A Woods. That's going to be a nice way to kick things off here for Serenity, getting that early 5-on-4 advantage. Right now, though, it's going to be up to Playing Ducks to try and adapt to this, see what they can do to make an impact here in the later portions of the round. But it looks like there's going to be a small grouping here towards B, while we have Joseph here working his way in the vents, trying to get a pick, but it's going to be Koopy finding another. And things looking very solid for Serenity with the opening picks going both their way, as it's now a 3-on-5. The bomb is still not looking to take any execution just yet. It's going to be Snowy finally finding an answer, though, over towards the B bomb side. It's going to be 40 who goes down over by the B boxes, and now it's going to be Koopy finding his 3rd kill of the round. Very great work from him in this first round, and now it's going to be a 2-on-4 already. It's going to be Math and Joseph here looking to try and work their way into B from Heaven. Joseph trying to get a little bit antsy on this peak. Not going to spot any frag for himself just yet. He's going to do a bit of damage, though. Koopy getting pretty low here. He's going to be down to just 10 HP. He still finds his 4th kill of the round, looking for the potential ace here, doing a great job of locking things down from Blue Room and Cage. Now the last player going to be working his way up. Heaven. Wow. Koopy with an ace, an incredible way to start off this matchup and make a huge statement. Aaron, how do you feel about that first round there from Koopy?
That was insane, man. Koopy, he moved around the map. His team supported him Woods, and then he went back to the B site. He's really showing, but he does get picked off there. The T sides are running 2 ops, and it's very interesting. And that's, Koopy got aggressive, but that's fine in my opinion. He was feeling hot last round. This first death shouldn't really push them back.
And right now we are going to see Vise answering back with the pick now to counter Koopy going down early, but it is going to be a 4-on-4. The bomb working its way slowly over towards B. It's actually going to revert back to A long now. A grouping up with Snowy and Whiskey here, and it looks like they're going to try and work their way into a full A take. It's going to be up to Nikoloff here on the bottom, playing back behind Pyramid, looking for these initial entry frags, but he's going to be completely overwhelmed. He manages to find one there, make that a double kill. He gets the triple kill, somehow holds on. And once again, Serenity is going to be in a great position here as Joseph tries to win his way out of this one, but it won't happen. Vise comes in for the shutdown. That is another solid hold coming out from Serenity there, Aaron.
Yeah, they're getting good. The T-side's doing good initially that round. They got some even trades, but that was just purely, bad timing, but also bad trading. A single guy shouldn't be able to take out 3 members, and that's got to really set Nikoloff and Koopy pretty high right now. They must be feeling really good.
Right now, definitely some pressure on Playing Ducks now after 2 pretty overwhelming rounds go against them, but now we'll see if Playing Ducks can bounce back here and find their way into a round of their own. Right now, it's going to be sort of a split setup here. We've got 2 outside of A here for Playing Ducks. Meanwhile, though, it is going to be a 3rd player grouping up as the remaining 2 players work for a pick here into B. Snowy already perched in lockers, and now it's going to be 40 who takes down A, and Heaven. Vise finds another. Snowy goes down, and both B players are already taken out of the picture. Playing Ducks, They've already having holes in this offense here. They're going to have to make a recovery here. They want to make this happen. Finally, Joseph gets the kill, though, onto Nikolov, and now there's an opportunity to get this side hold going. It's going to be Koopy, though, already lurking in the back of sight. Math, he's got to be ready for this one. He catches him with the nade out, but can't connect the shot. That is going to be a devastating mistake here. Now Koopy with an opportunity to bring it back, but somehow Joseph, he's going to hold on here and grab all 3 frags.
Oh, man.
And that's a huge round there from Playing Ducks.
I really thought that round was going to go to the CTs for sure. They really had a good setup going there.
Definitely looked like their round, but in the end, Joseph takes it away. That's going to leave us at 1-2 now. Playing Ducks with a chance to tie things up here if they can keep the ball rolling. It's going to be a 1-for-1 trade, though. A goes down. Snowy comes in the trade on to 40. Now it's going to be a 4v4. The bomb working its way slowly towards B. It's going to be Whiskey, Snowy, and Math all going for this execution while Joseph lurks over towards A. Right now, though, they're going for controlled lockers, and throughout this matchup so far, Serenity hasn't really prioritized keeping control of those lockers, so it's going to be easy for Playing Ducks to work their way in here, but so far they haven't been able to work any further once they get on to B, usually getting picked off over towards the back of side. Once again, Vise does the same thing, takes one down from the back of B, and now it's going to be a 3-on-3 as Joseph does get one on the lurk. Here we have it, though. Whiskey, he's going to be spotted. Vise, though, misses the pick. Now it's going to be a chance for them to respond here. They work their way in, but Koopy finds one from the blue room. Joseph, though, on the flank. He's going to run into some trouble, though. Koopy still holding things off nicely, but Joseph, he wants to get this fight going. Nikolov, though, still on A bottom. Math gets one, and now it's going to be a 2v2 as Nikolov is forced to rotate here from A. Joseph, though, and Math both work their way into sight. They take down Koopy, and now it's going to be a 1-on-2. Nikolov in a position where he has to win this 1v2, otherwise it will be a tie situation. He gets the first frag. Can he get the 1-on-2, though? It's going to be Math and Nikolov now in a 1v1 for the round. Math, though, just strafing around the corner here, trying to play his time, and he gets the headshot.
Amazing.
Very well played.
Matt was a key player that round for sure. You saw he snuck up, he got Visey, and then he got another kill right after that, and even wins the 1v1 clutch. He had 0 kills coming in that round, but that really, that was really crucial play. And it just really set his team to win this next round, momentum-wise.
Now it is going to be Whiskey with the opening pick onto Koopy once again, now starting to win those challenges. And now Playing Ducks, this is their opportunity here to take another round and put themselves in their first lead here of the map. It's going to be Math who takes down Nikolov over towards A, but Vise finally answers and picks up one, but he doesn't want to stop there. Jordy and Vise both getting aggressive, trying to find a pick here. Maybe take another down, but right now they are going to fall off with the bomb. It looks like they're reverting back towards B. Snowy finds one on to 40, and now B is all in the control of Playing Ducks here. The pressure's now left up to Jordy and Vise to turn this one back around for Serenity. Right now, though, Vise, he is going to sneak in fairly unnoticed here into the back of Cage A. Only going to spot Jordy on that execution. Jordy still gets the headshot. Now it's going to be a 2-on-3 from the 2-on-4. Vise still hasn't been spotted yet, but the lurk is going to take vision onto him and take him down. There you have it. Whiskey takes down Jordy as well, and that's going to be a clean round once again in the hands of Playing Ducks. So it looks like they are starting to slip a bit on the side of Serenity now, Aaron.
Yeah, for sure. And that's why we see this push coming here. And it doesn't work out. But that's something they had to try. It was, it was either that or they stacked lockers. They know that Playing Ducks is going lockers every round. But that was, I would say that was a good attempt. But now they're going to be, this round's not looking good. And if they go down 2-4, they're going to have to really change up their playstyle next round.
That's going to end quickly with Math just running in with the Colt to take down Vise. And another clean round goes the way of Playing Ducks, who have now picked up 4 in a row. They're starting to get the momentum behind them, but still, Serenity, they have a chance to answer back and make this a much closer half, but still they have to be careful as rounds are slipping away from them very quickly now, and they really need to find their footing fast before it gets too far out of control. So far, though, on the round, it's just going to be split pick setup coming out from Playing Ducks, but they find the initial pick once again. It's going to be Math taking down Nikolov, and now they have an opportunity to put yet another round on the board. Jordy, though, finally gets the response. It's going to be Math going down on A bottom. And now they have a chance to win this one back for Serenity. The bomb, though, still in the hands of A, working his way towards B Locker's control once again. The question is, though, will Serenity be ready for this hold? It's going to be a very difficult round ahead for them if they can't make this happen. Here comes the push, though. Vise, he's going to be lurking over by Cage 40, just playing on the back corner of sight here. They're ready for this engage, but Snowy, he's going to try and creep his way up here. If Snowy can somehow find a pick out of this one, it could be a huge opening for Playing Ducks, but it's going to be A who peeks up. Whiskey gets one with the peek out of L-turn, and now Joseph with one under his belt leaves it in a 2v4. Koopy and Jordy to try and retake this one. Playing Ducks once again sitting in a very solid position to take this one away. Koopy now alone in a 1v4. He finds one onto Joseph, but he's going to have to do a lot more than that to recover this round. Whiskey spots him on the cross though and will take him out, and that is 5 straight rounds now. Aaron, looking at how this is starting to pace up for Playing Ducks, what do you think these guys need to do on Serenity to try and slow this down?
They have to stack lockers. Every round we've seen that Playing Ducks does is they go late round lockers. One thing they can't stop right now is Whiskey. They got to stop peeking Whiskey at this wood here. Whiskey is really dominating this off battle, and right now Matt's on fire as well. He's just rushing bottom A. Look at him in vents right now. He's just going to drop out and try and probably spray someone down. You can't stop Matt right now. He's on fire, but you can stop other things like not peeking Whiskey with the op and stacking lockers. You know they go lockers. So why are we only leaving one guy on B right now?
And now they sit in a 3v5 once again. Things not looking too hot for Serenity going into this match. It definitely looked like they were going to be the stronger team, but right now Playing Ducks is dominating this first map. It's going to be Whiskey finding yet another frag. Jordy goes down, and that leaves Vise all alone now as A gets traded out there. And now it's going to be Vise. He gets the nice headshot there and the bomb, so this could be an opportunity for him to somehow win this round, but he peeks out, and Whiskey picks up his third of the round. That puts him at 10 already. And it almost makes me wonder, Aaron, if that early 5K from Koopy kind of made him a little bit too overzealous going into the remaining part of this half.
Yeah, I would agree there for sure. That is a good choice here for him to take out the AK instead of the op. Wasn't working out.
And now here we have it. It looks like we are going to see Whiskey trying to challenge aggressively this time around in mid. He's going for peeks towards B from L-turn now as he works his way into the window. Koopy, though, going to be playing in the back of cage, but Whiskey, he's actually going to charge in to vents here with that AWM and try and get some vision onto the top of control, but no one's actually going to be playing it on the defensive side. They're just playing it very passive. They don't want to give up this last round, otherwise they'd be looking at a 7-2 loss on the half, and that would be quite the devastating blow to start off this matchup here. Right now, though, it is going to be a slow push into B coming in from Playing Ducks once again. This time around, though, we'll see if Serenity can hold this one off. It's going to be Koopy finding the initial double kill, and the AK choice definitely paying off there. A finally takes him down, but 40 is there to trade things, looking better and better for Serenity on the round, as it now it's going to narrow down to a 2-on-4. Joseph now left alone in the back of cage here. He's going to he catches Jordy with a nade out there. Unfortunately, he is going to be traded out there. 40 with a nice 3K to end out this round and get a much-needed one there on the board for Serenity to close out the half. 6-3, still a very strong half, though, coming out from Playing Ducks. Alright, guys, and it looks like we are back and ready to go with our second half here. We're going to hop right into the action. It's going to be 6-3 at the half in favor of Playing Ducks, but it's far from over yet. Starting this one off, we're going to have some aggressive plays over towards A here. Nikolov gets the double kill. Threw some heavy nades as well onto him. It's going to be Whiskey finally responding with one of his own. And we'll see what they can do here to try and bring this one back. Vise finds one, and things looking good for Serenity to kick off the second half here. Snowy and Whiskey have to try and retake this one in a 2v4. Right now, though, the rotation is coming in. Snowy working his way around on the flank. Koopy, though, he's ready for it. Nikolov will clean that one up nicely. That's going to be quite the way to start this one off, Aaron.
Yeah, exactly. They pushed 2 bottom A, and Nikolov, once again, just like he did the other half, he just went off. And 6-4 is good now. They have the, motivation and momentum. See, they're going to go bottom A again, and this could work out, but it could also be really bad as 2 guys are right there.
This time around, though, it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade. Joseph takes down one before 40 is able to swing in and trade, but with just 21 HP, it's still a very even trade. Jordy, though, finds one up wood, and that is going to be a nice way to keep things going in favor of Serenity here as we move forward. So far, though, it is going to be just some slow play coming out from the remaining players here on Serenity. They want to try and get even more favor before they go for this execution. Math getting a little bit antsy as well over towards A40, looking for that second frag behind his belt before they move this one forward. Right now, though, Playing Ducks, they're trying to get their first round of the half on the board, so they do need to be a bit more careful here. Right now, it's going to be A, Snowy and Math looking to try and hold on and grab this round, but it looks like the bomb is going to work its way towards B. We've got 40 now creeping his way into L-turn, just trying to get some information Still no full execution just yet. Here comes the flash, though. Vise and 40 going to pop out of L-turn, but it's going to be A, who's ready to respond. He picks up one. Snowy picks up another, and now Playing Ducks have a chance to hold on. 40 finds another, but he's all alone. And Math cleans things up with a nice double kill spray down there.
Hey, Cal, I think this stream would be off. Or the screen. No, it's good now.
Yep, I think I just had to reset. There's a delay, so it should
Nice.
be good now. But now right back into it. It is going to be, I believe, a 7-4 overall right now. So it is going to be Playing Ducks up by 3 and 3 away from victory as well. But we'll see if they can hold on to it here. 40 picks up one, but the trades come in, and it's going to be Math with a 2-piece to take it back for Playing Ducks. Now it's going to be a 4-on-3 as they try and hold on to yet another round. Playing Ducks still sitting in the driver's seat of this matchup, but it is far from over yet. We'll see what they can do to keep things rolling forward. Right now, though, it is going to be a tough round ahead for Serenity. They have to try and find an opening here in a man-down situation. The bomb going to be working its way in the hands of Jordy over towards B, but they already lose Vise on the rotation here, and it's going to be Snowy going for the wide peek. Doesn't actually connect anything yet, but there's a chance for him to re-peek, and he takes it. Jordy goes down, and that's going to leave Koopy all alone in a 1v4. He takes down Snowy in the trade fire, but still, 3 more players to work his way through. Not going to be an easy task here, but he does have the bomb in hand to try and make this happen. Right now, though, it is going to be A with just 15 HP, so Koopy's still in a winnable situation if he plays his cards right. He has the bomb, and now A looks fairly exposed for this rotation over. He's going to have an opportunity to take it in a 1v1 challenge. He just has to be ready for the challenge from upper A here. We'll see if he will be ready for this peek, though. He's actually going to play it safe and try and strafe his way around the fence. Right now, though, he's going to run into some trouble as soon as he plants this bomb. He's going to be a full collapse onto the A bomb site. Koopy, though, can he do this once again, starting things off with an amazing play? He gets another, but no, it's not going to be enough. Math comes in for the trade, and that'll be Playing Ducks now just 2 away from victory here on map number 1. Right, here we go, right into the action. It is going to be Whiskey once again locking things down. He's going to be holding the cross for A, but Nikolov actually sneaks across, and I'm not sure if Whiskey saw him sneak here back to that position, but right now it is going to be Math ready for the challenge on A bottom. Joseph works his way over there as well, and now we await to see what they can do here to try and make this one happen. Koopy going to be solo holding the B control push, but nothing coming out from the Global Risk side just yet. No aggression of any kind, actually, but the bomb is going to storm its way into lower A. It's going to be Math and Joseph who have to try and hold this off. Math gets one. Joseph is somehow still alive here. He finally is going to be taken down, but Math gets 2 to try and answer back, and now it is going to be a 3v2 Vise and Koopy to try and recover this round.
Wow.
Koopy manages the double kill, though, and now it's going to be down to just Whiskey left alone, but Vise, it's going to be all on his shoulders now. Whiskey gets the kill onto Koopy, but Vise, he still has the bomb and control of A bottom, and this is where Whiskey has to make his positioning perfect to win this round. Vise, he has the opportunity to set up on the post plant. The question is, will Whiskey be ready for the peak? But he's not. Vise takes him down, and that's a big round for Serenity to try and hold on here. That's going to make it 8-5.
Yeah, that was a very important round, and key player of that round was definitely Koopy dropping out of that fence, getting that double kill, really putting them back in that round. Good job for Vise, too, getting that 1v1.
And now here we have it. It's going to be Playing Ducks with a little bit of pressure back onto them now, as they are just going to play much more passive this time around. They're almost afraid to push out, but that is going to be a punished play indeed. Whiskey already out of the picture, and now control of Woods is in the hands of Serenity. And this is exactly the reset they were looking for. And now they have the momentum behind them. Math goes down over towards A. It's going to be up to Joseph to make the impact here and lock down this A bomb site, but he's going to be completely flash. A manages to find one on his rotation, but it may not be enough to make this one happen. It's going to be a 2-on-4. Snowy and A looking for a huge play to try and hold on to this round for Playing Ducks, but it's looking like Serenity may have a chance. Snowy working his way down, though. He's going to try and find this pick. He gets one, and now there's an opportunity here. A has to come in quick, though, for the support. Snowy, he's going to be caught by a flash once again. He still somehow survives, but it's not going to be for much longer. Vise and Jordy clean things up, and now we're sitting at an 8-6.
The aggression by Serenity is just unreal right now. They're not scared, they're peeking hard. It's working out for them.
Now it's going to be up to Playing Ducks to find a stop to put to this aggressive playstyle coming out from Serenity now since the reset. It's going to be Math, though, who finds one to start off the round, but Jordy once again getting aggressive here towards Woods, finds the pick on to Whiskey. Joseph quite low as well, but still it is going to remain at a 4-on-4. The bomb working its way now over towards the A bomb site, but still no other kills on the table just yet. Joseph, though, just going to be solo holding A with a sliver of health, so if they decide to work their way back to A, there could be a decent opportunity there for the side of Serenity to put up another round. Math, though, he's going to be on the close rotation. He's just playing in upper A, watching that spot onto Vents, and playing for the close support on A. Right now, though, the bomb in the hands of Vise is going to be working towards Woods here. Nikolov and Jordy here for the support as well, and it's looking like they may go for the A take once again. Right now, though, it is going to be up to Joseph. He has to try and get at least one frag, even with this minimal HP, before he goes down. He's going to spot Nikolov, but misses the shot. And this is where he just has to stall for the rotation. Now, Vise and Nikolov work up with Koopy to try and get this pick, but somehow Joseph survives. But finally, he will go down. Jordy picks up one as well, and things look very solid as they close out the round and put another one up on the board. Jordy with a nice 2K there, and Koopy cleaning things up. That's going to put it at just a one-round difference here, 8-7.
Yeah, that was a great idea going back to the bottom A. Playing Ducks was also quite ready. They had two people there. They were losing the gun battles, and what they got to do right now is stack 3 bottom A.
And now we are going to see 40 with the opening pick here.
Wow.
Nikolov gets one as well. Whiskey finally comes into trade and takes down Jordy, but it's not over just yet. Playing Ducks, this is their chance to try and stall this plan, as it is going to be Koopy running up late with the bomb. They have a chance now to try and hold this one off still. They do need to be careful. Whiskey's watching the cross here. He's going to try and get a pick as they work this bomb across. If he can take down the bomb carrier, it would be a huge play, but he misses the shot. And that is going to be an unfortunate miss there, as now the bomb will have a chance to go down. But Koopy, he actually wants to try and get a pick here onto the top of A before they plant this bomb. A takes a bit of damage there. Here comes a counter nade as well. 40 takes down A, and now it's going to be a 2v4. The bomb goes down. And Whiskey and Snowy are left to try and pick up the pieces here, but Snowy, he's going to be careful. Vise is just going to be lurking all the way in the back of Wood here, just waiting for that rotation for the full flank. But it's actually going to be a 2-man push down into the site, but it's not going to be enough to make it happen. And just like that, we are already back at a tie here, Aaron.
This is not looking good for Playing Ducks. If I was playing on their team right now, I'd definitely call for a timeout.
It would be a good time for them to pause, but it looks like they may just decide to power through here. It's going to be Playing Ducks now. After being up 8-3, they now sit at 8-8, and it's not looking good for them. Serenity have completely turned this one around, and now it's up to Playing Ducks to try and prevent this one from slipping away from them. 8-8 going to be the score here still on map number 1. As now it is going to be Jordy challenging Snowy. He gets the frag, and that's a big win here. Now they have the entrance onto B, and it's going to be up to the retake from Playing Ducks, which isn't happening at all. It's going to be a complete shutdown A. He's going to be left alone in a 1-on-4, and things have completely fallen apart for the defense side of Playing Ducks here. They are not looking too pretty as they sat so early in the lead. Serenity has now ripped it away from them, and they have put themselves onto map point here for subbase. 9-8 going to be the score. Aaron, what do you think Playing Ducks needs to do to hold on for overtime?
They're going to have to stack bottom A. The last round here, I'm going to assume that they're going to go bottom A for sure from the side of Serenity.
Right now, it looks like they are going to be favoring towards this A. Playing Ducks, though, starts it off right. They get the pick. Whiskey takes down Nikolov, and now the hopes of overtime are alive here, as now it is going to be a high-pressure situation for Playing Ducks. They don't want to give up this man advantage here in the shot at OT after the early portion of the map had their name written all over it. They would be very devastated to lose that now. Alright guys, sorry for the delays. We are back though, and ready to get things underway for what will hopefully be a disconnection-free remainder of this match, but you never know. Right now, though, it is 9-9. We're going into overtime rounds here. I do apologize for the missed final round. It did go to Playing Ducks, though, and now it will be 9-9 as we kick off overtime. If you're not familiar with how overtime works, it's going to be 3-round halves, first of 4, and if it's a tie again, we go into what is called the golden round, where it is one singular round, and that decides ultimately who will take the map. But guys, we are going to hop right into this. Hopefully there's no more issues, and we'll see what these two teams can do as we go into overtime. Both teams looking to try and keep the ball rolling. And it looks like we have a different player, though, coming in for the side of Serenity. It's going to be Raffaello instead of... oh, wait, no, that's just his clan name. Sorry about that. Let that one slip. Alright guys, it looks like we are ready to get back into it here. And we'll see if we can get things rolling. Okay, let's get it on! Alright, starting this one off, it is going to be Koopy with the opening pick here. It's going to be Jordy finding another. Things looking very solid for Serenity here to keep the ball rolling. Nikolov finds two. Koopy cleans it up. And that is a fast first round of OT going the way of Serenity to keep things going their way. Now it's going to be 1-0 in overtime, 10-9 overall in favor of Serenity here. Now it's going to be up to Playing Ducks to try and find a quick response to see what they can do. Right now, though, here we have it. It is going to be a tough road ahead for Playing Ducks. It's been a very dominating half for the guys on Serenity. Koopy finds the trade there onto Math. Now it's down to a 4-on-4. And we'll see what they can do here to try and find some sort of recovery on the side of Playing Ducks. They have a chance to make it happen, but hey, he's going to get one, and that's going to be a huge opening. Koopy, once again, though, there to find a trade, and now it's going to be Vise who finds another. And that's going to be the bomb down, as well as Koopy takes down one. It's going to be Whiskey all alone. And a 1-on-3. Serenity may have come full circle here and put themselves in position to close out map 1 with a win. Right now, though, it is going to be Whiskey working his way slowly up here. He's got to be careful, though. Nikolov plays the corner. And now we'll see what they can do here to try and hold him off. Whiskey, though, he's going to be left in a difficult situation. Nikolov, though, peeks out, but Whiskey misses the shot there. And Koopy, once again, comes in to clean things up. That's going to be a 2-0 overtime lead now for the guys on Serenity as they look to try and close out this first map with a win. They're just 2 rounds away from making that happen. Now Playing Ducks looking for an answer, and it looks like their answer may be to storm their way up woods with Joseph to try and get this opening pick, but it is going to be Math already on a bottom as well, getting a bit antsy. Takes no hesitation there, but it's not going to matter. Jordy takes him out, and once again, control sits in the hand of the Global Risk side here. Whiskey, though, finds the trade on to Koopy, and now there's a little bit of hope left in their eyes. Playing Ducks still looking to piece together their first round here in overtime and try and find their way into a comeback scenario. It is going to be Math and Koopy, the only 2 players down on both sides here. Right now, though, the bomb works its way slowly but surely back towards the B control room. We'll see if they want to go for the execution, but Whiskey finds a crucial frag there. It's going to be Jordy going down. And now there's some opportunity alive to try and make this one into a round win for themselves. It's going to be Nikolov who catches Whiskey off guard there, but Snowy is right there to come in for the trade. But now it's going to be up to Vise to hold things off on a bottom, and he's got to be careful here. Not sure if they've spotted him just yet, but here comes the peak. Snowy, he's going to go down, and that's a nice double kill, but it's not enough. Joseph, with the flank, grabs both kills, and that is a huge round for Playing Ducks to keep the dream alive here and hold on to the hopes of bringing this one back into their favor. It's going to be 2-1 in the first half of overtime, guys. Now we're going to hop right into the second half of overtime and see who can come out on top. Serenity leads this one just by 1 overall, though. It's going to be 11-10. If you guys are just tuning in, this is overtime and map number 1. It's a best of 2 series here. We've got Serenity taking on Playing Ducks here. and things could not be closer. Just a one-round difference in overtime as we go into the second half. Right now, though, it is going to be Playing Ducks down by 1. We'll see if they can make it happen here, but right now it's going to be a tough situation. It looks like Serenity, though, is waiting on a player to get their way back in. And then once that happens, we will get started, guys, with our second half of overtime. Looking ahead, though, our next match is going to be an NA matchup. It is going to be Anixia taking on Carb. Wow, the merger of Team WoW and Carbon, so definitely should be a close game coming up for that as well. But we are just waiting on a couple players to get ready back up, guys, and we'll be right back into this match. It's going to be Serenity and Playing Ducks going head-to-head on Subbase. But right now, it is definitely anyone's for the taking here in overtime on map number 1. Looks like we are still waiting. We are going to throw it to a quick break, guys. Serenity, I think they had a player with a connection issue, so we'll get him right back in, and we'll go right into our second half of overtime, guys. Don't go anywhere. Alright, guys, we are back and ready for some more action here in overtime. It is going to be Serenity up by 1. It's 11-10, but it's not over yet. Playing Ducks go into their global risk half, where we did see them very dominant earlier in the matchup, and this is where Playing Ducks actually shined quite a bit, was in their first global risk side here. So we'll see if they can continue that forward and potentially put this in a win for themselves, or even a golden round situation could come up here, as very likely actually with the 2-1 scoreline we saw in the first half of overtime. But let's see if they can seal the deal here. Here comes the push onto the A bomb site. The nade's actually not doing as much damage as expected there. Right now, though, they're just going to back off and see what they can do. The bomb dropped, and now they have to make a decision quickly where they want to take this one. Nikolov, 40, and Jordy, though, going to be working their way back towards A. Nikolov leading the charge. Joseph, though, very eager to challenge this peak as well. Right now, though, it is just going to be some passive play coming out. Joseph wants to draw out this peak, but he doesn't want to take the risk with just 62 health to work with. But here comes the push. Nikolov, he's going to be leading the charge. Can Joseph hold them off, though? Or will it be all for nothing here? Playing Ducks, this is their chance to hold on. It's going to be a double kill going the way of Playing Ducks. Nikolov and 40 take down both A defenders. And this is where things get a bit scary for Playing Ducks. They now have a chance to try and retake, but it's going to be 5-on-3. Serenity doing a great job on that execution. 40 finds another kill. Now it's going to be down to a 2v5. Snowy and Whiskey, they have to try and keep the dream alive here. They're going to work into a pick on Vise. Whiskey with a nice headshot with the Deagle, and now it's going to be Snowy coming down out of vents. It's going to be a 2v4, but the bomb is down, and they have 30 seconds. And now it's Snowy all alone in a 1v4. Here comes the push, but it's not going to be enough. The trades come through, and now it's map point here. Serenity with a chance to completely turn this one around and close it out in their favor. It's going to be 12-10 overall. It's tie or die now for Playing Ducks. They have 2 rounds to make it happen. They've got to win both of them. Otherwise, Serenity will be taking Subbase and moving in to map number 2 with a bit of confidence behind them as well. Right now, though, the push is coming over towards A. The early contest is going to be Nikolov and 40 leading the charge. Once again, they come in, but Nikolov somehow dies. I'm not sure how he died there, but it is still going to be an advantage in favor of actually no one here as Jordy goes down to A. Math finds 1, and now Playing Ducks have actually turned this one into a winnable situation. Now they just have to win the 3-on-2. 40, he's going to charge onto A, but Math, he is not ready for this to happen. He's completely pinched, and he's going to go down. Great play coming out from the remaining players on Serenity, and it looks like we had a DC on the side of Playing Ducks as well, and that's actually going to leave A all alone here in a 1v2. This is a big round, though. This is the end for Serenity to win it. A finds 1, though, through the missile. He's not going to shoot just yet. He makes his presence known, though. 40 closes this one out. And there you have it. That is going to be the map here. And Serenity will take this one 13-10. A very close game. But in the end, Serenity, they swing back full force into overtime. And they will take this one away from Playing Ducks. A very, very good first map. I do apologize for the connection